Good morning. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Get excited. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. My name is James Rule, XRP. I'm a crypto teacher. I'm not a financial advisor. Get excited about your investments. Get excited about your research. Get excited about tearing down all these different ecosystems and have a good time when you do it. But be careful, because there's scammers out there. People are trying to get access to your cryptocurrency exchange. They're trying to get a hold of your crypto private wallets. If you have private wallets set up, you're going to receive scam, spam, emails, phone calls, text messages. You have to be careful because they're tricky. They're sneaky. They're trying to let you think that something is wrong with your account. Something is wrong with your wallet. Something is wrong with the cryptocurrency exchange and something happened on the exchange. But I'll tell you what, these exchanges, these wallet companies will never contact you. And why do I bring this up? Because iTrustCapital has a closed loop system where no one has access to your crypto but you. You can keep your crypto safe in an IRA or a premium custody account. I have had an IRA with iTrustCapital since 2020. I've had a premium custody account for about 3 months now, and I put a huge chunk of my XRP in my premium custody account. There's a link below. Click on it. Tell them James or XRP sent you by. It's free. Sign up, and you will get a $100 sign-up bonus by using the keyword Rule7. Staking rewards have just now came to iTrustCapital in both your retirement account and your PCA account. You can stake Solana. You can accrue true earnings and rewards with Solana. Check it out. Tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. Real quick, Coin Paprika numbers 3.4 trillion, Bitcoin 108, Ethereum 2,500, XRP $2.22. Let's go and get into it. Now, the House announces that the week of July 14th is going to be Crypto Week in the United States. This was announced by Chairman French Hill of the United States House Committee on Financial Services. Check it out. The House of Representatives looks forward to considering the Clarity Act, the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, and the Senate's Genius Act as part of the Congress's effort to make America the crypto capital of the world. Quote, "We are taking historic steps to ensure the United States remains the world's leader in innovation, and I look forward to Crypto Week in the House. After years of dedicated work in Congress on digital assets, we're advancing landmark legislation to establish a clear regulatory framework for digital assets that safeguards consumers and investors, provides rules for the issuance and operation of dollar-backed payment stablecoins, and permanently blocks the creation of a CBDC or central bank digital currency to safeguard Americans' financial privacy," said Chairman Hill. "I thank my colleagues in Congress and the Trump administration for their partnership and leadership and stand ready to work alongside the Senate as they work to advance standalone market structure legislation by the end of September. America is working to be the crypto capital of the world." Check this out. RippleX gets this out there. And one of Latin America's largest tokenization efforts to date, Mercado is bringing over $200 million in real-world assets on-chain to the XRP Ledger, including fixed income and equity income instruments. Listen to this. The assets will connect to a network trusted by more than 70 central banks and financial institutions. Explore how RWA's real-world assets are coming on-chain at scale. There's a link. I'm going to leave it below. I'm not going to go over the article. Let's keep going. Crypto Eddie. "This is a rocket ship taking off to the moon," said by Luke Judges with Ripple. RippleX Ethereum Community Conference. Quote, "The XRP Ledger has basically been an island and unknown for the rest of crypto for over 13 years. Well, that changes now." Market message. "Powerful unlock with the Ethereum ecosystem." Have a listen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Luke Judges, Partner Director at Ripple, and more specifically, RippleX. This is a rocket ship taking off to the moon, right? We're in the best industry, changing traditional finance now. This is one of the biggest opportunities in the market, and it's the best place to work. Crypto is here to stay. The XRPL, as I said, was built for financial use cases on day one, and it has been for over a decade. It's robust. It has protocol-level financial primitives built into the chain from day one, such as a DEX, the AMM, there's an upcoming lending protocol, all built directly into the chain and accessible via a set of simple APIs. But there's problems. No one can deny that the XRPL is not particularly programmatic. And even David Schwartz, our CTO, said he didn't believe that Vitalik would get Turing-complete smart contracts working as efficiently as he did. And it was impressive even back then, but we're understanding that we're facing some of these challenges. When these assets want to come on chain, they need flexibility, they need liquidity, and it needs to be interoperable across these chains. So how are we solving for that in the XRP Ledger ecosystem? We're doing this on a two-pronged approach. We have the XRP Ledger mainnet, which we know and love. That's obviously our core bread and butter. And it runs on XRPL consensus. It uses XRP as a native gas token, and we maintain the RippleD client. The second one, which I think is probably more exciting for the audience here, is the XRP Ledger EVM sidechain. It uses the XRP gas token, the XRP asset as a native gas token, which brings XRP as a 130 billion market cap token. It's blue chip, it's highly available across crypto, and it brings that with the flexibility of the Ethereum OS. And we chose to use a Cosmos stack because we believed it unlocks a high degree of programmability and flexibility. With Axelar, that's unlocking interoperability across 80 plus chains, which I think is really important because the XRP Ledger has basically been an island and unknown to the rest of crypto for over 13 years. And we've also got other interoperability partners coming soon. So Wormhole will be next. There may even be more. And I think this is sending a message to the market that XRP and the XRPL has for long been an island away from the rest of crypto. I think we want to come and be a part of and be on the table with you guys and really build for the future of financial institutions. And we're positioned very well in the market for that. As I say, I think this is going to be a really powerful unlock because it brings XRP and the XRPL closer to the Ethereum ecosystem and the composability and interoperability that it provides.
I mean, this is big. You know, he mentions XRP as the gas token. XRP is the native token of the XRP Ledger. It's going to be tied in with other ecosystems. You know, RLUSD, the Ripple stablecoin, runs on top of the XRP Ledger and the Ethereum blockchains. Get excited, people. A lot of things are happening. Now, Dig Perspectives, Brad Kimes. For those people still on the struggle bus, lock in. Brad Garlinghouse predicts that XRP will handle 14% of Swift's volume in the next 5 years. Listen.
5 years, yeah. So, I mean,
it's for a dumb reason.
Swift today, there's two ways to think about Swift. There's a messaging, there's liquidity. Right. Liquidity is owned by the banks. Right. I think less about the messaging and more about liquidity. Because if you're driving all the liquidity, that's good for XRP. Right. Anyway, so I'll say 5 years, 14%.
5 years, 14%, people. I mentioned this in yesterday's video. So 14% of $180 trillion. The SWIFT system facilitates trillions of dollars in cross-border payments annually. Specifically, it processes over $5 trillion in money transfers each day, which translates to approximately $180 trillion per year. This makes it dominant global financial messaging system. 25.2 trillion per year would be the 14% that the XRP Ledger is going to use. $25.2 trillion in volume per year is 14% of 180 trillion. Get excited, people. Okay. Ono Finance. On the 250th birthday of America, we're proud to announce we're taking the next step in our mission to bring financial markets on chain. Ono is acquiring Oasis Pro, including its SEC registered broker-dealer alternative trading system and transfer agent, laying the groundwork for Ono to develop a regulated tokenized securities ecosystem for blockchain-based financial products and for U.S. investors. Wow. Look, I Googled Ono Finance and Ripple, and this is pretty exciting. Here's a summary of the relationship. Ono Finance has launched tokenized U.S. Treasuries, OUSG, on the XRP Ledger, the XRPL, the blockchain network supported by Ripple. This integration allows institutional investors to mint and redeem OUSG on XRP Ledger using Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin. The collaboration is part of a large trend bringing real-world assets like bonds and funds onto blockchain technology for increased efficiency and liquidity. Ripple and Ono have committed to providing liquidity for OUSG on XRP Ledger, facilitating trading activity. RLUSD RLUSD, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted, acts as a key settlement rail for these tokenized assets. It's happening. All of these ecosystems are coming together, and real world assets, tokenized stocks, tokenized government bonds, tokenized US dollars, they're happening, and they're happening quicker than you know it. RippleX gets this out there. Singapore continues to lead in blockchain innovation. Ripple and Tenity Global are set to launch an XRPL acceleration program to support builders and startups across APAC. This 12-week program will focus on real-world asset tokenization, institutional DeFi, decentralized finance, and AI blockchain, and up to $200,000 in funding, people. The developers are getting excited. People are building on top of the XRP Ledger. People are coming in by the boatload to develop on top of the XRP Ledger to tokenize things. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Next, Credible Crypto gets this out there. And this is really exciting. Look, from $8,000 to a billionaire only in crypto. Incredible. And why does he bring this up? Because look, a wallet that has been dormant for over 14 years transferred 10,000 Bitcoin, which is worth $1.09 billion out just now. The wallet received 10,000 Bitcoin for 78 cents each on April the 3rd, 2011, which was equivalent to $7,805. And it's now worth $1.09 billion, people. 14 years, this individual has made a boatload of money. Where are we going to be 14 years from now with a $2.22 XRP? Where is it going to be 14 years from now? Is it going to be in the hundreds, the thousands? Who knows? As long as this technology continues to grow and the rest of the world starts to adopt it, people are going to freak out. Faces are going to melt, people. Okay, yesterday, I want to apologize. I created a video. I tore down Zaldao in detail. Well, due to audio mishaps, I'll be recording another video today breaking down Zaldao LLC in detail. Stay tuned. And finally, a member of the community touched up some photos for me. I took some selfies with Brad Garlinghouse at XRP Las Vegas, and a member of the community took the photos and tweaked them out a little bit, and they are a little more presentable. You can see all the wrinkles on my face, and you can see Brad Garlinghouse here saying cheese with Ripple in the back, advanced finance with digital assets. I got to meet Brad Garlinghouse. It was a blast. We all had a good time. And here's another one. It was kind of blurry, but the guy cleaned it up for me, and I want to say thank you very much for doing this. You know, I had a really good time. It's really awesome meeting members of the community, members of Ripple, members in these technology companies, and really, you know, meeting members of the community in person in Las Vegas was just a blessing because, you know, they would get excited. They'd want to take selfies with me, and I'd just get just excited as they were because I got to meet them as well. So be sure to subscribe to the James Rule Crypto Show. I look forward to making the Zaldao video today, breaking it down in detail. So stay tuned. Get excited. Have a great, happy 4th of July. And don't forget, I told you so.